Hi everyone, today we're going to Central Park and I'm going to compare the shots that I take on my Pixel 5 and my A7 IV. Okay, I'm getting on a boat. I hope I don't lose my camera. Say hi. Hi, it's my model. The birds have built a little nest under the bridge, under the bow bridge. Super loud right now. Alright, so we're here for a picnic shot. Dancing behind you, it's kind of funny. I'm like trying to avoid him. Oh, I see. Yeah, he literally like salsa. Vibing down. When models eat. Mr. Softy, New York institution. Sorry? Mr. Softy. Half rainbow, sprinkles, and half peanut. End of a good day. Hi, and that's the end of the challenge. So the first thing I noticed in the photos taken by the Sony A7 IV is that the colors were way more accurate. The photos taken by the Pixel 5 look like they had the saturation, the contrast, and the sharpen turned way up. This is because of the post-processing done by Google AI. They're assuming that this is how most people like their photos. It's not completely incorrect, I'm gonna guess, because what people tend to do when they edit their photos is turn up the saturation. So between the two photos, I did prefer the A7 IV. Seeing the two photos side by side drove home the message of how processed the Pixel photos were. Even the fake bokeh on the Pixel photos looked pretty bad next to the Sony picture. And I think some people might find this challenge kind of silly because obviously, yes, a $2,500 camera is going to take better photos than a phone can. I wanted to do this challenge because for a lot of people, their phone camera is the only camera that they have. And I'm willing to bet that most of the photos posted on Instagram were taken by camera phone. And it's what a lot of people consider to be a good camera. When I bought my first mirrorless camera, my parents and some other people were like, just use your phone, you know, it's good enough. So at the beginning of this challenge, I thought the photos between the Sony and the Pixels would be pretty close, and I think the challenge just made the Pixel photos look worse. And the Pixel is supposed to have one of the best cameras in the industry. This just makes me want to repeat this challenge with other phones. Like, yes, I was comparing the photos with those taken by a mirrorless camera, but now I want to see how an iPhone would hold up next to a Sony. So some of the benefits with the Pixel include not having to back up as much, especially on a boat where there isn't a lot of room to back up. I was able to get more of the background with my Pixel than my Sony. And not only that, I think some people might even prefer the distortion on the wide angle lens of the Pixel. The Sony doesn't have as much distortion, but in some ways the distortion on the Pixel made the photo look better. And also it's easier to take macro food photos with a phone camera. Without a macro lens, I constantly have to remind myself to back up. So that's it. Let me know which photos you prefer in the comments. I'll see you next time.